Hi, today we're going to read the McDuff stories. He's a cute little white puppy. McDuff moves in. In the back of a dog catcher's truck sat a little white dog nobody wanted. Thump went the truck over a bump in the road. The little dog popped out into the night. He tumbled onto the soft earth of a tulip bed. He did not know where he was. He needed something to eat. He needed a warm place to sleep. So he went looking. Woof, said the little white dog at the front door of number 6 Pine Road. But the answer from the other side was growl. Probably a big dog on the other side of that door. Woof, he said in the front steps of number 12 Oak Lane. But someone said hiss from the woodpile. Strange voices hooted and whistled at him from the trees. Many pairs of eyes winked and blinked at him from the darkness of people's gardens. Owls. Rain poured down. It swirled and swept around him. Suddenly, the wind came up and blew the clouds and the rain away. And the moon smiled full on the world. Through an open window in the kitchen of number 7 Elm Road woofed the smell of vanilla rice pudding and sausages. Woof, 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 said the little white dog. Nobody growled at him. Nobody hissed at him. Somebody opened the door and asked him to come in. It was Lucy. "This is Fred," said Lucy. No one had ever asked him to come in. Everyone had always told him to go away. "What does his collar say?" asked Fred. "Animal number 47, City Dog Pound," said Lucy. "He needs help," said Fred. Lucy spooned out a dish of vanilla rice pudding. She sliced sausages on top of it. "He's hungry," she said. After a coconut herbal bath, he looked like a snow cloud. "We certainly can't keep him," said Fred. "We're much too busy." "I guess we'll have to take him to the dog pound," said Lucy. So they brought him into the car. Fred drove up and down and around. "You are going in circles, Fred," said Lucy. "I don't want to find the dog pound," said Fred. "I don't want you to find it," said Lucy. Fred and Lucy brought their new friend home. "All he needs is a name," said Fred. They celebrated with hot chocolate. Lucy opened a tin of McDuff's melt-in-your-mouth shortbread biscuits. "That's it," said Fred. "Woof, woof," said McDuff. The night was nearly gone. The rain clattered and splattered over everything. Lucy and Fred and McDuff fell sound asleep. "How happy we are," they said in their dreams. Let's do one more. McDuff comes home. McDuff's corner of the garden was just under the kitchen where he could hear the voices of the people he loved. There McDuff relaxed and breathed in all the wonderful smells that escaped from the window. The snappy smells of Fred's frying sausage and the velvety smell of Lucy's vanilla rice pudding. One day the window was closed. There was nothing to smell or hear. Suddenly McDuff saw something move in the neighbor's garden. It was a fat rabbit. Zoom went the rabbit through the zinnias. McDuff squeezed through the fence after it. His collar and his tag caught on the fence. Snap went his collar, and it fell off behind him. The rabbit zigzagged over the neighbor's lawn and whizzed across the street. McDuff zigzagged and whizzed too. Over hills and streets and flower beds, the rabbit scurried and skedaddled with McDuff right on his tail until it found a hole and shot in. McDuff could not follow. McDuff was so tired from chasing the rabbit that he lay down in someone's vegetable garden and fell asleep. When McDuff woke up, he looked around. He could not see his kitchen window. He could not smell sausages or vanilla rice pudding. He could not hear any voices he knew. Mrs. Higgins came out to weed her garden. "Who's that under my eggplants?" she asked. Mrs. Higgins looked for McDuff's collar and tag and could not find them. "We will go to the police station," she said, "and see if anyone is there to pick you up." Mrs. Higgins drove McDuff up Main Street and down Pine Road and over the bridge to Oak Lane. Suddenly, McDuff smelled vanilla rice pudding. "Woof!" said McDuff. Mrs. Higgins turned left. Then McDuff heard someone he loved calling his name. "Woof!" said McDuff. She turned right. Then he saw his owner's house at number 7 Elm Road. Lucy and Fred were calling for him. "Woof, woof," he said, and Mrs. Higgins stopped. "His collar is gone," said Lucy. How did you know where to bring him?" "I guess I understand dog language," she said. Everyone was hungry. Lucy made some apple pie and sandwiches. Fred gave McDuff his favorite treat, a small dish of vanilla rice pudding with sausages sliced on top. Next time, we'll finish the stories of McDuff. See you later.